Hello guys. Some of you asked us to just do a segment integration. So I'm going to show you how to send event from segment.com to Lago using what we call segment functions. The first thing you have to do is go here in the catalog of sources and destination, and here you have a small tab called functions. So I can create a new function, and the thing here, you have to choose the destination function. You have a bunch of pre-built function. I'm gonna just erase that and take the function I built just for this case. So what it does, this function is running every time a track call is made on segment. So it's called like on-track function. It's a pre-built function for segment. You can also do that for every like page, identify, so anything like track on segment basically. Then I'm going to specify the endpoint I want to reach. I'm building the body of my events. So basically recreating the metered events here of the Lago documentation. And then I'm posting this event. So basically here, the first thing I have to do is go inside my Lago, create my billable metrics, my plan. Here, I'm going to track every time there is a unique invoice created and price that. So basically, here I'm going to count unique the invoice ID, and I'm going to price that into a premium plan attached to a customer. And this plan is paid in advance, and you have invoice created charges usage based, which is 50 cents per unique invoice. First thing I have to do here is just use the sample events, going to find that just to make sure I have a proper data just to work with. I'm going to catch that, and here I have all the data to work with that. So the first thing I want to do is just catch this member ID just to create my customer inside of Lago. I'm going to create a customer called Huli with this. And obviously I need to attach the plan. So this plan will be attached to this customer. And here I can see that my usage is 0 units and I have no price for that. So I'm going to send an event just to like calculate usage from a segment event to Lago. The first thing I have to do is define my API key of Lago inside of a proper sensitive setting. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to call that API. It's a sensitive data, and I can bring that API key into that newly created field. So I'm going to add that. I think I need to define a proper value here. And whenever I call the event, I need to pass the value, but anytime that if it's automated, the API key will be there if you define that. Then I think I'm good to go. I'm going to run that. I'm catching the invoice created. I'm just passing the invoice ID from the event of segment track call. And then Lago is automatically deduplicating the invoice number based on the invoice ID. So even here, I have like an invalid JSON response. I think that's working properly. If I'm going to the event debugger, I have this event created here at the right timestamp. And if I'm going to this customer here, I can see that I ingested usage from segment track call. And if you automate that, you're just going to have like flowing events and do like usage-based bidding on top of segment.